Hi everyone. Friday afternoon here in Sweden, and the autumn has arrived. It's really ugly weather today, and soon it will start rain. Nice to see you, everyone. I'm Gabriella from Sweden, and I'm checking in to give you some things that I think you can train on to help your mindset to be better prepared for doing business online or in your business if you're offline, or even when you are working with yourself with stuff like losing weight or whatever it is. So I will share 5 proven ways that I have learned and that I have been using for a couple of for some times now. So I hope you will have value from the things I am talking about today. But before we dig into it, if you are joining live, please share your where you're checking in from in the comments below. And if you watch the replay, welcome in the replay, and just to write hashtag replay and where you're checking in from. And if you haven't used StreamYard before, please accept StreamYard so you can make comments. I would love to engage with you during this. So if you're interested in how to change your mindset and your thoughts to help you move your business further, then you should really listen to the end of my live today. But before I dig in, I am Gabriella Grotenfeldt. It's a very hard word in English, I know, and I live in Sweden. I've been working as a manager in marketing and sales and some other industries for almost 25 years. A couple of years ago, I started a side business because I wanted to have my own company, to do things that I have done for others when I have been employed, and have my own company to decide self what to do, when to work, and so on. But I couldn't manage to just start a company and quit my job because I'm a single mom with 2 daughters, and you need to pay the bills, you need to have money for their activities and things like that. But this spring, I was so fed up with my work, and I just thought, now it's now or never. I realized after thinking about this for so many years, there will never be a really good time, the perfect moment when you have all the money that you need to start your business, and then everything works okay from the beginning. So I just decided it's now or never. Interesting to see how I have done this. In the beginning, I just start like, oh, I will put out a lot of posts, and if someone likes my page, I connected to them and I said, hi, do you want to have a link to what I am offering, to what I serve, my services and my products? And I felt so spammy because that's what was not the way I am or want to be in my business. So, you know how many prospects or lead I got from doing like this? Zero. Zero. So then I thought I must do something different. And then I started to think about having some course and learn things to do in a different way. I've been a manager and I've coached a lot of people for so many years how to think and how to train their mindset. So I thought if I go to a course and learn the skill set on how to work online and also use my background as a manager and combine them, um, I will try to see if that would work. And I realized that the mindset, I think it's really the most important thing when you start a new business as an entrepreneur or as a network marketer. You really need to work with your mindset because nothing comes for free. Look at the sportsmen when they want to go to the Olympic Games and they want to win, it's not only go out there and train and train and train. They also need to work with their mindset. They need to think and see that they are already there, and they need to change things so they have focus and time to train and all of that, eat the right way and so on. So the first thing that I would share today, one of my 5 things that I will share, is you must be committed. You must be committed to yourself, and you also need to be committed to the business that you have. Otherwise, it won't work. You need really to tell yourself, I will do this no matter what. You need to change schedules. You need to talk to your family and tell them, okay, now I will do this. That is the prior for us to have the life that we want. So commit to yourself. That's really important. And it takes a lot of work. You don't do it like, like the success stories you may have read about here on the social media. Oh, just do like this and you will have millions of dollars. It doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. I don't believe in it. You need to commit, and need to learn the skills. You need to use social media, what is there for, to engage with people, to connect with people, comment on people, and share value. Share things that you have learned. And maybe there will be someone who think, oh, that sounds really good. I will try to do that. And then they start to connect with you. And when I was starting with this, I started to change my mindset. And then just a memory from my first job came up. I know it was like I went out as a tour guide. I had 2 courses left before I graduated as a master in economics, and I wanted to go out and see the world. And my parents was like this: no, you need to do your university first and then you can do something. But I was so fed up with the university, so I went out and became a tour guide in the Mediterranean. And there I learned a thing that has been with me for whole my life. It's that you need to serve people. You need to be there for them. I was working as a tour guide, and I had some excursions where we went out to see the country, and we went to cities, and I talked about history of that country and things like that. And I realized that I didn't get more money, but sometimes I got some tip. But I, when people really, they started to say thank you, and after their journey, when they went home, they always fill in this kind of paper where they say what was the best with the travel and etc. And that was, in the beginning it was not that money, but in the end there were a lot of people who really wrote my name and said that I was a really good tour guide. I was really good. And it even went like that. The next summer, some of them connected to me and asked where I would work next this summer, because they wanted to come where I worked. So, and I think the same thing here on social media. This was back in the early 90s, so social media didn't exist. Uh, some had some kind of cell phone, but that didn't exist either. But social media is the same thing. You share things. You want to help people. You want to connect with them and solve things. So when I reminded myself on this, I really was, this is the way I shall go. I will talk to people, I will share things, and they will connect to me. And then I started to have some kind of conversation with them. So that's the next tip that I want to share today. The first one, you need to commit. And the second one, serve people. Be interested in them. And that leads us to the third tip of today. And that is you need to be curious. Don't talk about your product all the time and try to be pushy and say that you have the best products or service in the world. Ask them questions. Be curious. And you more you ask them, you more you know what to say to make them become interested in what you are doing. Uh, Tell them a story. Tell them about a problem that you have solved. And they will start to ask for more information, and then you can do something for them. And then you start to have more customers. I've been trying this for the last year, and I know it really works. I'm not earning millions of dollars yet, but I'm earning money and it's working. And I have people that I really have become friends with all over the world. It's so be curious. And even if you didn't get that customer, don't think it didn't work. Think instead of, okay, what can I learn from this? What what have I learned about when I have asked question and been curious? You have some data, you have some things that has helped you to know what to ask or what to say in your next post or something. So it's never a loss. It's win-win. So that was the third one, curiosity. The fourth one that I want to share is that you need to be passionate and you need to be obsessed. I know that's a really hard word, but you need to be passionate about what you are doing. But don't be so passionate that the only thing you ever talks about is your business. Then people will get really tired, your friends, your family, even if you don't try to sell to them. Don't be so passionate, but be passionate for yourself. And with the word obsessed, I mean, you need to go on and figure it out until it works. You need to be obsessed until it works. If it didn't work that way, try another one. Go out and Google, go out and ask people how they have done. So that's the fourth tip of today. Be passionate and obsessed. And the last tip I will share, it's so nice and so good to just go around scrolling and you hear things. Maybe you are listening to me today and you say, oh, that sounds nice. And then you look to another person and so on. I think it's good that after you have listened to someone or have read something that you thought was great, take action. Do something about it. Because if you don't take action, your business won't grow faster or move at all. Don't only think about, oh, this was good. Try to take action directly. So promise yourself after this live that I am doing, do some kind of action, engage with some new people, do a post where you share some story of your life or something that you have provided a solution for. Take action and do that today. So I hope this 5 tip will help you to move your business further. And if it was something that you thought was really good, please, I would really appreciate if you write in the comment what you thought was the best of this live. But to summarize, 5 things. 1, commit to yourself. 2, do you remember? Serve people. And think about a memory where you have served anyone and the way they felt and shared that with you. Think about how you felt, how your confidence rose, right, did rise. And the third thing that I want to share, and I have talked about, is after commitment and serve, it's to be curious, ask questions. Don't be the one who knows what's right and wrong. Ask questions. And the last thing, no, it's not the last thing, it's the fourth one, is to be passionate and obsessed. And the last thing, take action. So I hope you got some value out of this, and thank you for listening. And if you want to have some more info or want some more tips, please just follow my page here on Facebook, and don't forget to go in and select that that you want to see all the posts high, and also pin me if you want, then you won't miss anything. And if it's something that you want to share with others, for people who you know maybe would like this, please be free to share. I would really appreciate it. And at the last, if you want some more info, just write more info below and I will contact you and we can have a chat for free. I won't sell if you are not interested. So just feel free to connect and we can talk about you and what you are thinking about and struggling with right now. So I wish you a really nice weekend. I will enjoy it. I have had the best week in my business since I started, so I'm so happy. I will soon go out with my friends and take some after work and really celebrate this week that has the best for me since I started the business. So take care, everyone, and see you next week. Bye.